Oh, wait.
Welcome, friends and listeners and Stickum folk. How are you? My name is Amy Ashley Norkowski, for those people that don't know me, and we are doing our interview for Podcast 102 Live.
Woo!
This is the Piecast. Yeah, the Piecast.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So I have Eric Cleaver, the new community manager for EverQuest, with me. Say hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
I heard that your new name is Piestro.
It is indeed Piestro.
Yeah, that's why we called it the Piecast.
Awesome.
Just for you.
Pie is the win.
The win, yeah. So let's talk about you.
Okay, well, what questions do you have?
How'd you get into the gaming industry?
Like most people, I got in the normal way. I was tricked. A friend of mine said, hey, I have this great job for you. You know, I want you to be a systems designer, but we're not hiring systems designers right now. So what we're going to do is have you come work at the company as a forum mod. And I'm like, okay, well, how bad could it be? And it turned out I really liked it. I love working with customers directly. I love interacting with all of you who play the games that we make. And when I had the opportunity to go into design, I turned it down and stayed in community. And, after a couple years working in community, I'm now the community manager for EverQuest.
So far, you've been here, just almost 3 weeks, right? How do you like working at SOE?
SOE is awesome. I get to work with really, really talented people. I have a great dev team.
You're not talking about me, right?
No.
Okay, I was just checking. All right.
But the community team is actually really, really excellent. I'm really, really impressed with how SOE does things, and I'm very happy to be a part of it.
And sitting across the walkway from me, that's a bonus, right?
Oh, yeah. It's
okay.
Hours of entertainment.
Just checking. All right. So what are your personal goals in your position as community manager?
Well, definitely I think that my main goal as EverQuest community manager is to increase the already considerable interactions between the dev team and the player community. I think building up that relationship is probably the most important part of my position. And while the devs do a really good job of interacting with customers, I want to help them do even more.
Awesome. That's awesome. What are you most looking forward to?
There's tons of stuff I'm looking forward to. I've started to get to know the community already, and I'd like to keep going with that, learn about individual players, people's likes and dislikes, so I can do a better job conveying the community's needs and wants to the development team. Plus, it's really personally rewarding. It's fun to spend all your time talking and thinking about video games, especially a game I love as much as EverQuest.
Yeah. So, I heard that you were an old school EverQuest player. Is that true?
You could definitely say that. I was really, really hardcore into EverQuest for a long time, probably a little too hardcore into EverQuest.
I think we all have that story.
EverQuest is great. I took a whole bunch of characters up to level cap. Did a lot of raiding, a lot of fun stuff. Probably my favorite expansion was Planes of Power. I did a lot of good stuff in that. But then I decided to take a break, and break lasted a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. But I'm back playing again, and I love the game even more now than I did when I left.
So back in the day, what was your favorite race and class combo?
Back then, I mostly played a dwarf cleric.
A dwarf cleric, okay. All right.
It was definitely a high demand back then.
Did you have your clicky?
I did have my clicky. Had to have your res stick.
That's right. So now that you're back playing EverQuest, what are the comparisons? Do you have? Is there like something big and glaring that's now and then, or?
I think accessibility now is something that I really, really appreciate, the changes that have gone in. With Mercenaries, I can go ahead and play for a limited period of time and not have to worry about finding a group if there's not one easily available or travel to a place that other people want to hunt. If I just want to go out and, grind some mobs, I can go ahead and do it on my own.
Yeah.
That's a big plus for me.
Yeah.
Not only that, I mean, all the systems that have been added. The Bazaar works so much better now.
Oh, yeah.
The alternate advancement is so much more developed. So it's really exciting seeing all the development, and I get to enjoy all the fruits of it now.
You have a player house yet?
I do not have a player house on my play account. I'm still grinding levels.
All right. Well, we'll want to update next time.
Okay.
Screenshots. Okay. Can we talk about the progression server? I know that's like on everybody's minds.
Progression server is certainly a big thing that's going on. We're very excited about it. A lot of players are very excited about it. A lot of returning players are very excited about it.
Yeah.
I can't give any concrete details right now. I can say that, a lot of work is going into making this even better than our previous attempts at progression servers.
Awesome.
It's very exciting, and I should have more details for you folks next week.
Well, and we can say it's 50 Dark Paw, which makes me so excited.
Yes. We've ruined our lands,
You will not ruin ours, yours, or mine, whatever. I messed that up really bad.
High five.
Woo! Go me. So more EverQuest stuff. You're playing now. What are you playing in EverQuest?
Right now I'm playing a Gnome Enchanter,
A
which is very exciting, yes. I do not like playing the tall races.
No, and Paistro is what?
He's a halfling.
Okay, all right.
Yes, that's about as tall as I'll go.
You're starting to worry me because you're first dwarf and then gnome, and I was like, I thought he said halfling somewhere, and I was feeling alone.
Yes, no. Power to the short.
That's right. Amen. Yeah, because we got shorties over here, too.
Represent.
That's right, Robin? Yep. Yeah. All right, so this is called the Piecast, and I have to know, what's your favorite pie? Because we already ripped on you earlier for dissing the pumpkin.
Dude, pumpkin is barely even worth being called a pie.
Them's fighting words, man.
Okay, we'll take it up with you being HR. No, my favorite pie would be blackberry or raspberry.
Okay.
I like the dark berries.
All right. Okay, so besides EverQuest, what are you currently playing?
Not too much. Right now, my big focus is on EverQuest.
Yeah.
It's a very deep and broad experience, and if I'm going to get in and really understand what's going on with the players, I need to get to where they're at.
I did hear you had a little guilty pleasure, though.
I play a lot of Settlers of Catan, a lot of Plants vs. Zombies.
No. It starts a little Legends of Norath.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
You may have...
I caught you at lunch. Yeah.
You may have noticed me playing it.
Yeah.
Legends of Norath is really good.
Yeah.
It's an excellently designed card game. It has a lot of depth. Much more so than is really common in the card game industry. And so, seeing what they've done there and how just different strategies interact with one another has been really cool.
Get any good loot cards for your character in-game yet?
I have a couple of loot cards, have not redeemed them yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on now.
Yes.
Hold on. Do you have any listener questions yet, Joel? Nothing for... No? Are they hanging out? Having fun?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Brago likes cheesecake.
Yeah. That is not pie. So before we sign off, because I ran out of questions, what is the one thing that you want our podcast listeners to know about you, Paistro, the new community manager for EverQuest?
Well, I'm here for you guys. So, hit me up anytime. Any questions you have, either post them or send them to me in a PM, and I'll be happy to do my best to answer them. Also, if any of you are able to, go ahead, log in game. I'll be in a few minutes on the Bertoxilus server.
That's right. You're going to have that big meet and greet on Bertox.
I do. Get to know people one-on-one.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Punch and pie will be provided.
Ooh, punch and pie. What kind of pie?
I believe it's Telosian wildberry pie.
Yum. All right. Well, that's all we have for you guys, unless you have any questions for us. This podcast is going to go live on January 31st in full on podcast goodness.
Virago wants to know if he can have free AA points.
Can he have free AA points? I don't know. What's his pie preference?
He's made it clear that he likes cheesecake.
Yeah.
Well, clearly no AA points for cheesecake.
No cheesecake. Anybody else?
Nope. Looks pretty quiet here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for listening, guys.
See you in game.
All right. Bye.